Well, I suppose I played in Ireland up till I was about 18 with Salted Devon, and then I decided to go to the US. I got a scholarship. Really enjoyed my time there, and the coach that I had such a big impact on me. I felt that after I finished my playing journey that I kind of owed it to myself and you know, the younger me to go back and try and get into grassroots coaching. And when I moved back to Ireland, that's what I got into immediately. And I got in touch with Niall O'Regan, who literally guided me on the best policy, best practice, best entry point for myself. So I completed my National C licence at the time. I then went on to the B licence, you know, with the help of Niall and all the course educators and the tutors. Felt confident to go on to the UEFA A licence. I completed that maybe last year, just the year before even, and I'm currently on the Elite Youth A licence. I think in all the courses that I completed, C, B, A, I was the only woman. With about 23 other fellas, but it was actually fantastic. It was I found it really beneficial. The peer-to-peer learning. There was lots of guys from other countries with different type of philosophies and styles, so I actually learned a lot. Even being the only female, I didn't feel any different. It was a really welcoming environment. I never felt kind of outcast because you were the only one, and I think the experience that I gained as being part of that was absolutely fantastic, to be honest. I think it's really important that we have female role models for girls to look up to, and whether that's young girls trying to get into coaching or whether it's women getting back involved in their own grassroots clubs. In the past year, I've actually got a group of women that I'm working with closely throughout this year who've completed a PDP1. We have like a coaches WhatsApp group that we engage in weekly, bi-weekly. We have a couple of workshops, and really it's about building the confidence so that they feel like when they step in front of, whether it's under 8s, 9s, 10s or 18s or other women, that they feel confident and comfortable to be able to deal with kids on a pitch. And for me, it's massively important that we create role models as coaches. You know, when we have young girls or boys at a session, that they can look up to the likes of Katie McCabe, Louise Quinn, Niamh Fahey, and to be able to help engage with the women and encourage and empower. That's what for me is really important, that, you know, looking back, that some young girls and boys can turn around and say, yeah, I had female coaches growing up. I think when I was growing up, there was next to no international matches on television, and it truly is can't be, can't see. Even when you take the likes of the Irish senior women's team with the 1-1 draw against Sweden and the upcoming game in September, I think I've never seen such a draw and a graw really for the Irish women's team. There's many coaches that I'm working with now, women and young girls who have already told me they're already looking online for tickets, trying to get to the game. The support that they've had since the games have been shown on TV, it truly is, you can't see, can't be. And by it being on television and being in the public view, I think those young girls now have those role models to look up to. It's not only getting the Ronaldo jerseys and Messi jerseys, it's now, as we see, the Niamh Fahey jerseys, the Katie McCabe jerseys, and that's what's really important. I think eventually I'd love to get on the pro licence. I think my aims and how much I've loved the coach education pathway, for me it's something that hopefully in the next couple of years I'd love to go down that road and push myself to be at the highest level amongst all the other coaches, I suppose, in the world. It'd be truly incredible if I could do that. So yeah, I think definitely down the road it's something that I would love to do.